these drow because we don't give a shit about drow anyway. I think John has a thing against drow and whatnot.
Just a little.
That
He
might
wants
help
to
us getting
castrate
good.
them and burn them
point,
alive.
Fair. Point is, help giants against drow. That might make them like us. And the plan right now is kill all these drow. Don't let them get away because or at least this is Jess's idea. Yeah, kill them all. That way they can't go back to their bosses and say, "Hey, these guys attacked us." So we're hoping we can kill all these drow and then go find drow somewhere else and be like, "Oh, somebody attacked your buddies? Huh, I wonder who those people were." Yeah, sure, they're burnt to crisp and they have giant crossbow bolts in them, but our guy with the giant crossbow and our chick who shoots fire totally didn't do that. Must have been giants.
Hey, and we don't have anyone who throws playing cards, because who would do that?
Well, right now, actually, if I recall, you're not throwing playing cards, you're eating people alive as a dinosaur.
This is true.
So actually, if we want to get rid of these bodies, we just feed them to Tyrannosaurus Rex John.
Tyrannosaurus John.
I think that's the idea. I don't know.
I don't know if you can answer this or not. Eric, have we seen drow without neck thingies?
Unpegged drow.
Unpegged drow.
Yeah.
Wild drow.
We're calling it pegging now. What happens
I remember
when they
you were
stick it in
making
your neck?
checks last time, and I think someone succeeded on noticing that these ones that you're fighting do not have pegs.
Whoops.
Okay. I didn't think they did.
I like how we've all
think someone
agreed
saw
to
that
pegging.
last time.
Possibly. Probably. Sounds about right. What's up?
Ryan hasn't fucking left work yet. Jesus.
Damn it, Ryan.
Fucking Christ.
That sucks.
Well, that happens.
Yeah. It does.
Well, while we wait, I have time to
fucking jabs
to type up my list.
I was already typing up a list and checking it twice.
Josh, I just realized I didn't set up that token that you asked me to set up.
It's okay. I realize I need a material component for it that I don't have. So
yeah, you need
blood.
I think you mentioned that.
Yeah.
I'll get it. I'll get it set up.
Yep. No rush because the material component is a octopus tentacle, and I'm okay not running into those right now. So
Ryan's on here.
Hello, Ryan.
He's in his car. I guess he's listening.
He's always listening.
Always listening.
Then we can't talk about him anymore.
I mean, we can. It's just rude.
This is true.
I mean, we can. He doesn't care. He'll get a laugh out of it.
As long as we keep it kind.
Everyone goes silent.
Man, fuck Ryan. Let's see. What is it? Right.
Max is being a good boy right now too. Such a perfect time. What the heck?
I feel weird saying good boy to a child because I feel like I'm talking to a dog.
And right now, the dog might be a little bit smarter.
Probably.
No offense, Max.
Probably.
I don't know, man. I have some very stupid dogs.
Fair. That's fair.
I have 3 chihuahuas.
What camera is this using? Oh, I don't even have to open that. Cool. I fixed it.
What was wrong with it?
Absolutely nothing. It worked right away, so I fixed it.
Good.
That means
Sounds like it needed it.
Max, what did you do? He turned off his show. He's just laying here with the blank screen and the pinky.
Maybe he's telling you he'd rather watch you play D&D.
I guess.
Clearly, he doesn't like what he was watching.
Yeah, little
He's like,
Einstein.
thumbs down.
Fucking shit, I agree. Rather watch Goof Troop, right, Mick?
Yes.
The little boy is
Yes,
going to
mother,
college.
I agree. So I had session 1 of my new campaign last night where I played Duke, the manliest man on Earth. The manliest man who ever manned Manlington.
Oh, yes, how did that go?
Oh my god, it was amazing. He cut a giant lizard's head off with his hoe.
Hot.
Nice.
But did the hoe pay you, though?
I see what you did there.
No, because Duke does not pay for it. In fact, he might get paid.
All right.
By the hoe, though.
By anyone he meets.
So he's the hoe, is what you're saying.
No, because he does not sell himself. They just feel obligated to give him money.
Hmm.
Like he's just that awesome.
I guess it's kind of the same thing, but not. But it is.
It's totally not. Don't worry. Once he actually falls unconscious one time or anything, he'll turn back into Eugene with the raspy, nerdy voice. You know, the farm boy he really is. But until then, he had ever.
He's the manliest man that ever man.
Yes, and the DM approved the path of superiority, which is basically just a superiority, battle master barbarian. So freaking fun looking. Because I'm a tavern brawler, so I can just do trip attacks by actually tripping them with my hands.
Nice.
Yeah, nice. That sounds good.
Hmm.
All right. How long we got on Ryan?
Well, maybe like 15, 20 minutes. But I mean, he's in here listening.
Yeah. I mean, I guess. Yeah, we'll wait a little bit longer and then do the recap. Yeah, actually, there's something we could do.
Can I give my recap in character?
Yes.
Rar, 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 rar.
So, I can definitely listen in, but
I can roll for you.
I'm not gonna really be able to do much.
Oh, he can't really. Yeah.
I mean, I could just say what I would want to do. I don't know. Well, are we in combat right now?
Yes, actually.
Okay, so yeah, we can get started. Kyle, are you here? I think I see you.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Welcome. Good to hear your beautiful voice.
Thank you.
Yeah, Ryan, we'll get started and we'll see. If it comes to combat, maybe we'll take a break or
I mean,
something.
I could click for him or something. I don't know yet.
But I don't think it is right now because yeah, let's start with a recap. Who wants to give us a nice little recap of where the story is at this moment?
Rar, 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 rar.
Thank you,
So-
Rex.
We are trying to find a way to get into the, I think what's called the center of Belsimer, where we suspect the Elder Brain is and the Black Stone is. And we know that Mirage and the other kind of Earth Cult people are over by the. Over to the. Where were they? The Shrine of the Nurtured Loam. Yeah, we tried to try the Nurtured Loam. We tried some diplomacy with him, tried to arrange a meeting with him. He does not want to leave the Shrine of the Nurtured Loam, which is a problem because we don't want to go to the Shrine of the Nurtured Loam. And I think he said that he is one thing he would need that would make him that he would be very thankful for is some friendly stone giants. to help them against the drow, I believe.
We'd get an extra 1,000 gold if we could win stone giants to our cause.
Exactly, and on our way over there, just to kind of try and meet with them anyways, we saw stone giants fighting drow, and we intercepted into that fight on the stone giants' behalf. We haven't talked with them yet, but we did kill a lot of drow, including, you know, John turning into a T-Rex and biting one in half, or two in half. I forget how many he bit in half.
Rawr.
Something got bitten off.
And I forget what else big happened last time besides that.
That's about it, I think.
For last time, yeah. Overall, we're still just looking for allies. Trying to get that handled.
Yes, we're trying to find a way. One idea was causing a giant distraction so we could sneak into the center place by getting these factions to fight amongst each other, or just butting up with some of them that we could use to help us get into there somehow. There's a lot of factions down here, and we have a lot of options. It seems.
Great. Yeah. So, in this moment, you are squaring off against those drow who were attacking the stone giants, and you've kind of beaten them handedly. They're trying to get these nets over the stone giants, but continually failing. As you know, they'll get them a little bit, but the stone giants just seem to continually break free from their bonds. And as you're whooping these drow, they seem like they're getting ready to run. They're like taking off. They start to bolt.
Oh shit.
What are you all doing? Actually, I'll bring you to that map just so you can kind of refresh your memories on what the scene is. As you see, these drow, it was top of the turn, their turn order, and they're just running.
It doesn't look like anything else is coming at us. They're just running because we're fucking
They're
up.
running from you. They start running.
Are they all running in the same direction?
Yeah, and they start running like, I guess, north. The Belsmer map is not facing the right direction. Yeah, they start running kind of towards the, I guess, southward on your map.
Okay.
On the map, or on the Belsmer map, on this map, they're kind of going this way, to your eastward, to the left. And they just all start booking it down that road. I'll say, John, why don't you make me a opportunity attack against that one that's immediately next to you?
Okay, I forgot to press the button to launch the game, and I was in the other room, so I'm sitting down right now.
Oh no,
Now-
I see. Never mind.
No. The question is, and I don't remember, did I have anyone in my mouth?
I don't remember.
That is a
Did
good
it say
question.
no?
Is there anybody restrained
I
at
think
the
so,
moment?
yeah, because the guy right
Probably.
next to you has a little symbol next to him, and I'm guessing that's what that meant. It looks like a little crunchy symbol, so yeah, I'm gonna say yes. You have that guy in your mouth.
Okay, give me
So-
1 second. It's still loading.
So all of them start running away, but the one in
There
your
goes.
mouth doesn't.
And for everyone, remember these drow are not pegged. Is the word. we're
19.
getting
Oh
at.
yeah, yeah. They do not have rods coming out of the back of their neck.
Oopsie.
19 for 23 against Mr. Running Away.
Okay, so you. All right.
We're
Let's see
fucking
this
with the
guy
resistance.
closest to you.
That's fine. Whatever.
Yeah. So we'll just say that John, as this Tyrannosaurus Rex, just has one of them in his mouth still. As the rest start to flee, he just flips his tail out and just smashes one to the ground and splatters it. And he's just the drow just kind of like screams the last gasp of pain before it dies. But the rest of them just take off. So Are y'all gonna chase after them? Or what?
I don't know, because I guess our main thing right now are these giants.
I'm a T-Rex. I see food. I chase.
I've
I
not
think
been
that's
given
gonna-
over. I've not
Look
been
at him,
given
John.
orders to
Look
cease
at him,
fighting.
boy.
It sounds like John and Smashy are pursuing.
No, John can't give orders. He is just a T-Rex. And
Yeah.
my understanding of polymorph is
You are that animal.
he is a.
Yeah.
I have the mentality of a T-Rex. I know
Well-
you're all allies, and I know they're all enemies, and they're all food. So food.
That's what I was giving was to exterminate Drow, and unless directed otherwise, I will continue to do so.
Okay. Sounds like we're chasing. Either we're chasing Drow or we're chasing John and Smashy who are chasing Drow. So.
All right. So as the drow just rush down the alleyway, the rest of you take off after them. The giants are kind of like shrugging off the netting that was being used to try and pull them down, but then do indeed seem to kind of like pick up in a and come running behind you.
Either they've joined
Well,
the chase, or they started chasing us.
Do they
they're
seem like
chasing
they want
something.
to smash us?
Yeah, I mean they just seem pissed and they're running behind you. Let's move to a skills challenge.
Okay.
Like, if you drop concentration, I will not be a T-Rex anymore.
But it's also less fun.
Hey. I'm
I
just saying,
kinda like-
Agony
I-
would know that information.
I know.
I
that.
kind of like this Benny Hill situation of like you're chasing Drow, we're chasing you, and the giants are chasing us.
Now we just need a series of a whole hallway full of doors that lead to each other.
Yeah, there's like the group of drow, the T-Rex,
Yeah.
the rest of the party, and the giants. It's pretty good. As you all go rushing down the street. All right, so yeah, maybe Ryan, you can do this, and just tell us what you're doing, and Susan could be so kind as to do your roles for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that sounds good. I can still do it.
All right. So in that case, let me clear the initiative order. All right, and y'all can, whenever you're ready, roll initiative.
Just roll real quick.
Ooh, good roll, Ryan.
Well, I do have advantage. You know how it is.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, you're not gonna get higher than that. I lied.
Oh, you lied.
So since this is working, you guys mind if I grab some McDonald's real quick?
No, man, you got time. Yeah.
Get me
Do
something.
you guys want
We
anything?
can't stop you.
Like a large fry or something, man.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Get us some. Yeah, get some for everybody.
Do they have hash browns?
You know what? Can you
I
just
don't
go
know
to
if there's
Wendy's
no-
and get one of
I
those
could use a
50-piece
hash brown.
nuggets?
Yeah, Ryan, just bring Big Macs for everyone.
Give me a hash brown, a McFlurry, and a McDouble.
If you got some of those Russian machine-made nuggets, that's what I'd really be
I want a McRib.
hungry for.
I want a McRib. I know they don't like sell them
think
right
that-
now, but if you ask, sometimes they'll just make them.
Can I get a shamrock shake?
All right, so Ryan's
You know,
going,
goddamn good and well they don't have those right now.
Ryan's going to McDonald's, but what is Jess doing? Because he's first up in initiative as he begins
Okay.
chasing
You-
these drow.
Do I happen to know Undercommon as a language? I don't know.
Let me pull up your character sheet.
Good idea.
I'm too slow.
No, it's fine. It's
It's
fine.
okay, we've determined that.
I
before.
I don't think I do, but
No,
if I do,
no,
then
you don't.
okay.
I hope you're cutting out there a bit.
Cut off.
Uh-oh.
There's an front.
Ryan, you're cutting out a ton. Can't hear what you're saying. Is that true for
I'm
everyone?
gonna.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Front.
I don't know if you can hear us either. Ryan, we can't hear you. All
If
right.
we hear
well,
tires screeching and a scream, we should be warned. Like,
I know.
wary.
All right. We're gonna let's just move on.
Skip that
Ryan,
for now.
if you come back, we'll let you jump in.
Yes.
So Artemis, why don't you start us off? As
Okay.
Jess kind of just like tweaks out and starts
Yeah.
glitching.
Artemis will level his rod at one of the drow and prepare an Eldritch Blast to shoot him in the back. Normally, a very easy thing for Artemis to do, shooting fleeing enemies. But as he does, he remembers a promise he made to Palouse not too long ago to try and be a better person. So I'm going to roll Persuasion against myself to see if I can talk myself into being a better person.
Wait,
Oh, and to
are you
not
Are
shoot.
you really trying to
not
be a
shoot,
better?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay, yeah, so Artemis will not shoot and just like
Yeah.
grumble to himself and chase after, trying to keep pursuit with these people.
Yeah, and as you do, you kind of like get this square in your jaw and this determination, and you know, commitment to this moment, and it's like everybody just like sees Artemis just kind of take off with this square jaw and like picks up their pace a bit. All right, so well done, one success. All right, Smashy.
Smashy is going to try to catch up with Tyranno John, and he's going to start Terminator running until he can jump onto one of Sam's legs and climb up on top of him. I'll do athletics for that.
All right.
Yes, Terminator.
All right, so you Terminator jump onto the back of the Tyrannosaurus Rex, but the T-Rex brain just like reflexively swats you with its tail, and you go smashing up against the building, and kind of are delayed for a moment.
Smiler Jr., why?
Ryan said his thing.
What's that?
Ryan said he'll use deception and say if there's an ambush
Oh, I
up
see
front.
Okay.
Wait, to us or to the drow? Who's I guess I assume to the drow?
Deception.
Who are you decepting
Oh.
that there's an ambush?
I use deception to say that there's an ambush up front in common.
The drow. Can you hear me?
Oh, yes, I heard you.
Can you guys
Yeah.
hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say to the drow, the front.
Oh, and it cut out again.
Use
It's okay. We tried.
Yeah, you're cutting
tried.
out again, Ryan. but I'll say with that deception roll, yeah, they can just like, it doesn't seem like but they kind of like look back towards you and can see that you're like pointing in a certain direction, like ardently, and the kind of earnestness in your face makes them change directions, and it kind of gives you guys a moment to catch up a beat towards them. All right, so that was another success. That'll be Agony. You're up next.
So do we want to actually kill all these drow, or trying to keep them alive? I don't really know.
I don't know if we're gonna have much of a choice. It might get decided for us. Shoot, maybe. I don't know.
Fine. I'm gonna say maybe we like come across are about to come across a bridge of some sort, and they're gonna run across it, and
Okay.
I will try to destroy the bridge before they, or maybe before or
All
as
right.
they're on it.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Nice.
Arcana.
Yeah.
Womp womp womp.
Oh, as you go and toss your flame towards the bridge to destroy it, yeah, you just totally whiff it, and it blows up against the building, kind of showers them in sparks.
I'm unsure
looks cool, but
what my choices are.
That's a good way to spook them. Good job.
I meant to do that. Totally planned.
all right. Oof. All right. So 2 failures, 2 successes. Not looking great.
Fuck.
Don't worry, the T-Rex has this, guys.
These are the fast, like, elite drow, if you remember. So
I
they are
know what I'm
pretty
gonna do.
shifty moving through here. So, all right, Tyrannosaurus Rex, what are you doing?
Tyrannosaurus John is going to take the one in his mouth and fling it at the others.
All right.
Like bowling.
Athletics?
T-Rex
Yeah.
bowling.
That was my mental image too. Yeah, nice. Ooh, yeah. And so, Tyrannosaurus John, in a fit of dino rage, just shakes this drow.
I love that
and
this season of
tosses
Power Rangers.
and tosses it, and it just knocks over the like whole group of drow. And they just like ping, 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 fall down. Well done.
And yeah, he's just gonna keep chasing. That's my turn. Like,
And then they all kind of scramble up and. All right. Back to Jess. So, Ryan, what do you got next? If you can talk.
Yeah. I guess I will, fuck, I don't know. God damn it. Is this like a windy path that we're going through right now?
It
Yeah, it's
can
like
be
you're
whatever
like
you
running
want.
through the city.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like it's like through buildings and like over bridges.
Be creative.
I'm gonna roll intuitive to see if I can see that there's like a pattern in the way that they're running,
Okay.
and then like guide us beforehand before they actually make their moves to see if we can catch up a little. I don't know, something like that.
Yeah. So do you want to roll? I'd say like insight or investigation.
Yeah.
Insight. Yeah. Okay. I'll roll that for you here.
12.
Oh, so you
Yikes.
kind of keeping an eye as they're running, and you see them actually kind of split up. And you follow kind of one group, but you kind of get the impression that they're going to come meet back together. So then you take a turn with the group to kind of like catch them where they'll be meeting back, and you turn away from them, and you rush down this other street, but you don't see them come back and meet up. And you start running down another street to kind of re-catch their trail. But it seems that they've like kind of lost your guys' scent and disappeared.
And the giants?
And the Tyrannosaurus just roars as the giants come lumbering up behind you.
Oh god.
John will turn around and look at them and lower his head and start kicking like a bull.
Agony,
I can't control him. I just turn.
could
him
you
into
turn
him.
off the spell, maybe?
I mean, I could. But does John want to?
He's not charging. He's just standing there and like keeps kicking that one leg, just like growling like a guard dog, kinda doing his best Paylus impersonation.
I think he's fine. He's fine.
The giants reach you as they slow down and stand before you. And one of them speaks. I can fall. Does anybody speak giant?
I think Susan understands.
No, I can do comprehend languages to understand them.
Oh, you don't have that up? Okay.
No,
I do not.
I mean I can do it.
My response to them is roar.
They kind of look at you, and he repeats it another time.
Can I repeat back what they say? I'll walk forward and just I'll parrot what they say.
Make a, I guess, performance check.
I'm just gonna like cast it while you're doing
try
that,
to
so then I can
pronounce it.
actually understand them.
There we go.
Okay, yeah. You do a very great. And Agony, as you kind of see him prepping that, you cast your spell, and you hear him say, "Who are you?"
So them yelling, "Who are you?" My response is roar, and Josh's response is going back to them, "Who are you?"
Which he responds, and Agony, you hear, I am Milok. What do you do here?
It's a pleasure, Milok, and your friend, I'm responding in common.
I look back over my shoulder.
Artemis was gonna
okay.
repeat.
I'll point at him. I'll go Milok. Then I'll point to myself and go Artemis.
John's tiny arm will point to himself and roar.
That is John. My name is Agony, and this is Smashy, and this is
machine
Jess too.
automated for severely harming illithids.
Yep. We were just coming out here to assist you two lovely giants. Do you understand what I'm saying?
They're just kind of like cocking their heads. And look at one
okay.
another.
What they Agony? I don't think they're getting it.
I mean, I don't know. Do you understand Common? And I speak in Dwarvish. Dwarven? Dwarvish?
What?
Yeah.
And I go,
She's
Nomish.
she's speaking in tongues. Wait, what are you saying now?
I am saying
don't know.
Nomish.
And Gnomish.
Gnomish? That doesn't even sound like a real language.
Sprechen Sie English? Sprechen Sie Dwarvish?
Yeah,
I'll just walk forward again. I'll pat myself. Artemis.
Yeah, as you guys try to speak to them, they're just kind of scratching their heads. And the one that has spoken, Milok. Kill.
Kill?
And he points to you.
No.
Kill good.
Oh, wait.
And he kind of like was like pointing at you, and then he kind of like shakes his head in approval.
Okay, yes. Oh, the drow, yes. You're welcome for that. We meant to do that. Totally part of the plan. Are you
Ask them
okay?
if they would like to leave a review.
Would you like to leave us a review? We are Black and
We have
Company.
handy little cards.
We have a Yelp page.
We do not have business cards. Yes.
Oh, I like comment cards better. I feel they're more effective.
They speak to each other, which Agony you understand as he says maybe they can help us, and the other one they kind of have a conversation about you guys being badass or not. The other one's a little more skeptical. If you can help them retrieve, they say retrieve the relic is the kind of way you understand that word.
So they think we're badass, and one of them doesn't think we're so badass, but they're wondering if we could help them retrieve the relic.
Rawr.
What the hell is a relic?
It could be anything.
A relic tends to be an item of considerable worth or importance to an individual or person.
Rawr.
We can help you with the relic, for sure. What is this relic?
They look towards you and kind of ignore your incomprehensible speech.
I don't think they understand when you talk to them.
As the more skeptical
I'm thinking
one
that
says, you'll just be giving more tiny brains for the illithid.
Hang on, here's a dumb question. Does anybody have message?
Um,
Oh, no, wait, hang on. No, message
Rawr.
isn't mental. Never mind. It's not mental. I get confused. Things of Jimheim. Never mind.
Yeah.
The T-Rex
That's a
does,
Jimheim
so...
specialty.
Yeah, never mind.
I don't know. I mean, I could do sending, but it's not really efficient.
We
Start
come in
drawing-
peace. We are your friends.
I start drawing in the dirt just a picture of SMASHI smashing an illithid with his hammer, and he's doing like a Xerox, just like one like horizontal line at a time.
Why don't you make me a oh god.
Yeah, I don't know what it'd be either.
This is D&D isn't built for a Xerox check.
Dexterity-based performance, maybe?
Yeah, I'm thinking it's more like I think it has to do more with like intelligence because it's like you're programming to be able to hit these lines and stuff. So, maybe an intelligence-based, like if you had sleight of hand, I would let you add that.
Yeah, my side hand 0, so I'll just roll intelligence then.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So you put you're like me, just kind of putting this into the ground. And
Guys, it's making weird noises now.
I'm attempting communication.
John is just gonna sit there on the floor, noticing now that no one is understanding a single thing he's trying to convey.
You're gonna like lightly tap me on the shoulder with your tiny T-Rex hand.
No, he's just gonna sit there behind you and let out very heavy, huh? So he kind of might blow you over once or twice.
Oh, John, sorry. Yes, I'll take you off the spell.
Rawr.
all right. So you end the spell, and he turns back into John. This catches the attention of the giants, who kind of look over in surprise, and then their attention turns to SMASHI as he's doing this weird thing on the ground, and they watch as he finishes this very photorealistic print of himself smashing an illithid's face, and the giants look at it And the one Milak turns to the skeptical one and says, "Not just food. They smash." And
And I nod my head as they say that. Yes, smash. We smash.
and they Milak looks at his friend and they kind of both shake their heads in agreement, and he points to you and he says, "Come." And he gestures towards you to follow. And they start walking kind of back in the direction of where you had found them fighting.
They want us to follow them, as you could probably tell. Also, this only lasts an hour.
Oh, delightful. Okay, well.
Rawr.
John, you're John again.
I know. I just really like it. Felt powerful.
Oh, okay.
Trying to
That's
catch
fair.
that same power again.
I think you did pretty well.
Thank you. Now I have a question.
What?
If you get turned into a T-Rex and then you eat one of your own kind, is it still cannibalism?
Nah.
Well, I have to ask, do you feel satiated?
Do I feel what?
Satiated.
Satiated.
Are you full?
Full?
Are
No.
you pleased?
Organic
No?
matter
Do you
is
have a
organic
stomachache?
matter.
Well, it's kind of like that full that I'll just feel hungry again in half an hour.
Yeah, that's the hunger. Yeah, you might actually be a cannibal. That insatiable hunger for flesh. Smashy,
No,
you stand
you are
between me and
looking
John.
mighty tasty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna keep walking a little bit further ahead.
No, he ate a drow, not a human.
He just starts to like hold his finger to his lip, like his bottom lip, and pull it down a little and look at Artemis, real teasingly.
Yeah, no, keep going.
Tasty.
Yeah,
When to
keep
go-
your eye. Stop looking at me. Keep your eyes peeled for more drow. They're still out there somewhere.
Wendigo sickness. Definition: desire for more flesh after consuming own species flesh at least once.
Thank you, Smashy.
A pleasure.
Oh, baby.
Talking about Ouija diseases and shit. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Smashy, open up the Wikipedia page to cannibalism.
Searching.
Smashy,
Is
what's
that what
traffic light?
Smashy is? Just a wiki come to life?
was that Josh?
Hey, Smashy, what's the traffic like today?
The traffic is light to medium, mostly consisting of drow and various other monsters.
Thank you.
Temperature is a balmy 76. Humidity 30%.
Thank you, Smashy. So where are these
All right.
giants taking us?
So you guys
Back
are
to where we
following the
went.
giants?
Yep.
Yeah, they seem to kind of start walking back in the direction you came, though they start to kind of peel off. Actually, I'll bring you back to the map just to orient you onto where everything just happened. So, if you guys see where you are, yeah, where you are now. You chased the drow. Do a little arrow. You chased the drow kind of in this direction before you lost them.
Mhm.
And then when you did lose them, the giants are taking you back, but kind of more in this direction, closer to the center of the city and the temple of the primordial.
Okay.
Hey, y'all. Don't you feel we're getting kind of dangerously close over here?
No, not at all. I mean, maybe a little bit. That's just me being optimistic.
Why? Do you feel like
Or
getting
pessimistic?
pegged?
Not particularly.
Then we're good.
Mm, let's just be. Let's just. I agree with Jess. Let's just be sort of spatially aware.
Well, obviously.
But they all ran that way, and we're heading this way.
I mean, we're following two giants.
Didn't I swear you say at one point they were talking about us being food?
I never said that. They said we were badass,
Cool.
which means good ass,
They
but not
can
like
swallow.
badass, but like good badass. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I thought they were just, saying that we have bad asses, but I'll
No,
take it.
that's not true.
No, it's definitely not. I mean, anyway, continue.
I do not have an ass.
Sure you do.
Oh, I'm so sorry to inform you of this, Smashy, but you have a titanium ass.
True.
Updating knowledge.
Bounce a gold coin off that.
The clank of his ass cheeks.
Cap.
So we're following.
So we're getting closer.
Clink.
All right.
Eric,
Or
you
we
have
could
to,
talk
you have
about
to
ass
bail
all
us out
day.
or we'll spiral.
So you continue
to talk about ass.
to talk about ass, to talk about Smashy's ass as you get as you follow them, and they start to kind of slow down. You definitely, as you get closer, there are a lot of different creatures around here, but things are kind of keeping a distance from the stone giant, it seems.
Like live. I don't have an analogy for this quick enough.
PD. What?
What is that, Susan?
Sure, the giants are like cops. They see them, and everybody stays away from us.
Yeah.
Relevant.
Oh, don't say it, Josh. Continue.
But they come, and you start to see like they, every once in a while, you're noticing that they take out this like staff that would be huge for you, but for them is fairly small, decent size, and it's
Nice
kind of like yeah, and it's directing it's like vibrating, and they kind of are like seeming to use it kind of like a tuning, like a compass, and they're following this thing where this rod is leading them.
Observation.
Do I think?
That is one enormous vibrator.
Wait, I think I know what this is. Out of character.
Ah.
And
Smashy, please
But
tell
yes, it
me
looks
what
like a
your
giant
definition
vibrator.
of vibrator is. I might
Vibrator
need to
definition.
update your
Object that
files.
vibrates.
I remember this item from
Accurate.
our other game. If I'm
That's what I'm talking
remembering
about. If it's the same
yes,
thing.
Storm King shout out. Storm
Yeah.
King's reference. All right, so you're following them. As they're checking this, you can kind of notice the vibrations it's making, and they're getting stronger and stronger. And kind of seems like more precise, right, where they're leading you. And the stone giants kind of start to slow down and like check around corners before they go places.
Hmm.
And they seem like they're kind of like gearing up for a fight.
Milok, where are
To
we going
war!
Yo, are we fighting these things already? Let's go.
No, we're going
I
to
am-
convince them to fight with us against the other assholes.
So
yeah, I think they're
how-
gearing up for a fight for something else that's around here.
The
So-
final
Yeah,
Okay,
let's
yeah.
fight an entire
that's-
camp of giants. That's gonna end well.
That's my question. Is like how deep are we into this the middle of the thing?
You're
A stone
probably-
giant's thrown away.
no, you're not. You're not that far, that close. You can tell. Like, I think I mentioned this about the shrines. That the shrines kind of have little districts around them.
Okay.
Okay.
So does the center, and you're like not within the district around the Temple of the Primordial, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, makes sense.
So you're not like within that space, but you're approaching it. Like that's where you're going.
Mhm.
That's where it seems like you're getting closer to.
Milok.
It'll
Mihoy
look
Minoy.
back towards you.
I
And
just
he'll-
sort of I
He
scratch
says,
the top of my
"What?"
head. I scratch the top of my head and shrug. I sort of gesture around.
If you'd like me to provide a photographic reference, feel free to ask.
He'll say,
Thank you, Smashy.
"You get ready. We're getting close."
You know, Mr. Robot, with all of your, great knowledge, how do you not know, what they're saying?
I was only programmed for common and for gnomish. I was not programmed for giant.
Hey, Orpheus, you don't speak giant, do you?
Nah. I don't think so.
Nah, I don't think so either. Damn it. Yep,
I'll
that's
double
right.
check.
He said to get ready.
Yeah, and after he
Set to
says
get
that,
ready?
when he says like
Ready?
get ready, and he'll say, he'll just like pull out his axe and then turn around and keep going in the direction he was going.
Wait, Milok, ready for what? Ready for what?
Is there a demon I can summon that solves this problem? No, I don't.
Why don't you summon one of them seductive demons?
Seductive demons?
Yeah,
Are you talking
know,
about like a succubus?
That
That's
would be
exactly what I'm talking about.
Trust me, they're
I
not
thought
all they're
you'd
cracked
be
up
more
to
of
be.
an incubus
You
kind of
don't want
guy,
a succubus.
Artemis.
Well, it gets kind of lonely sometimes. It'd be nice to have something.
Yeah, no, sorry. Nothing I can summon can help you with that, pal.
Well, you think about it.
I will not, but okay.
I know how to fix it.
How, John?
I pull out a bag.
No, John. No. Put the bag
Okay.
away.
Puts it back into like inside his shirt somewhere.
Not yet, John. We'll do that later.
With a
Well,
All
what
right,
if
series
this
of
bag
simple
can speak
pictograms-
giant?
With a series of simple pictograms, we should be able to communicate our ideas.
So are you guys saying these things as you're following them, or
Yeah.
because they're leaving?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, we're keeping pace. We're keeping pace.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay.
As much as we
So-
can with, giants.
We're talking as we go.
Yeah. I mean, they're kind of like moving slow and stealthily for them, but they're moving. But that you still have to like move pretty quickly to keep up. With
You know,
them.
I feel like this would be a good time to cast Pass Without a Trace. So I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
And for good measure, I'll send Orpheus up into the air, invisible, and have him sort of like sort of scout around,
Okay.
or at least give like a pass over, like a pass over the area.
And I'm gonna start, sneaking and trying to be more careful since we're coming into an area that could have combat.
So yeah,
Try to control the blink of my ass.
Orpheus kind of looks up as he flies up into the air and sees very quickly that not very far off, a few blocks away, there are these four creatures which you've seen before, these tentacled brains with beaks on the front, floating kind kind of spread out above the buildings, fairly close to where you are. Why doesn't Orpheus make me a stealth check as he jumps up? He will have the pass without a trace bonus because that's 30 feet around you, Jess.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
so
I
I'll
have
say
to
if-
choose all the allies. Everybody who's around me. So everybody,
Okay.
if I can fit them, including the giants.
So stealth.
Oh yeah, no problem. So yeah, he sees this. And then actually, yeah, while you're on his sheet, why don't you give me a perception check too? As you they don't notice you. Orpheus has a chance to really kind of try to look around and see. But yeah, I mean it's hard to see. It's dimly lit, cavernous city. So it's hard to really see besides the rooftops and these 4 floating monsters.
Okay. I'll inform the group of what I'm seeing and call Orpheus back.
And it looks like directly towards where you're headed.
Yeah, we're going into this. Okay. I'll relay this information to everybody.
Good. We're bringing the fight to them.
Well, be careful. Obviously.
I feel like we need to kill at least 1 or 2 of those for what happened to our friend.
We'll get him. We'll get him.
All right, so as you continue to wind around these last few blocks, you come around a corner, and you see in the distance where, as you come around this corner and the kind of street block opens up, you can see in the sky these 4 Grell hovering above the tops of the buildings with their tentacles and brains and beaks. And then you see in the middle of the street, in the distance, an illithid with its squid-like head faced away from you, walking away from you. In front of it, floating this large stone bowl, and it's just kind of holding it aloft in the air with its mind and walking down the street, floating the bowl out ahead of it.
And he wants to smoke a really big bowl.
Now's our chance. We should kill him.
While they're high, yes. Do you think they're more powerful while they're high or less?
And as you come around the corner, the stone giants just start they look back at you, they nod.
And I
and
point
Mirok,
I point at them, and then I point at the bowl.
Mirok says, "Kill." And then he kind of wields his club. I think that's what they have. And then starts
I give a thumbs up.
rushing forward.
Before this happens,
Can I make a gesture of a throwing gesture at them? Maybe throw things.
Instead of running head first.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say to our group, if this is our allies, we probably should, learn how to communicate with them. Oh God.
Maybe their leader is intelligent enough to speak to us. We just have to make sure they live long enough as they're running off that we can, use them. Oh, and there they go.
Oh, there they go.
Well, there you go.
Whoop,
All right.
There it is.
Oops, there it is.
Giant bowl. I think I assume that's the relic.
Or some kind of something important.
The
All right,
giants
so-
must be hippies.
So as they kind of prepare their weapons and rush forward, let's take a quick break, and then we'll hop into this when we come back. 5 minutes
Okay.
or so.
Oh.
Hey,
That works. I don't know if Max is asleep. I tried to put him to sleep. Attempt was made.
What are some good horror games? Bioshock?
Like video games or?
Yeah. I like
I
Bioshock.
don't really
Bioshock?
play.
Bioshock. Yeah.
World of War is a nice kind of retro styled one. Good aesthetics to it.
Like, what kind of horror are you looking for? Is the real question.
He's looking for music.
Horror.
Oh, I
Uh,
asked horror. Like, there are, I was asking more what kind, because there's God,
There's,
what
like,
was the
video
name of the
games.
one?
try Silent Hill 2, maybe.
Amnesia?
No,
Oh,
there's a
I know.
psychological horror game where it's like you're walking around the town and you have to keep taking the pills to make everyone happy, and then when you don't take them, you see the world gets all dark and gray and gritty.
That sounds familiar.
Well, I'm looking for something that has like intense music as well, not just the spooky music. Spooky
maybe
music's good.
Bloodborne.
Bloodborne. What's that?
Yeah. It's like Dark Souls,
It's like
but
Dark Souls,
with-
but it's a different game.
It's fantastic.
It's pretty good.
it's Dark Souls, but with guns and H.P. Lovecraft.
That's a great idea.
And a really cool hat. And a really cool
Yeah.
cape.
Yeah.
Really cool weapons. Really cool designs overall. Mostly the hat.
Although it's a little over the top though. It's like really intense.
I mean, they might have more music.
Yeah, look for Dark Souls stuff, maybe.
Yeah, that could be a good option.
That's a good idea.
That's a game people like.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Sonic the Hedgehog music. Like classic SNES.
For intense, scary.
You mean Sega
Green
Genesis.
Hill Zone. I totally would go for some Green Hill Zone.
The soundtrack to Sonic Adventure 2 Battle.
Live and learn.
Thank you. Somebody else.
Standing on the edge of tomorrow.
Thank you, Kyle.
Hell yeah.
Glad somebody had my back.
Rolling around at the speed of sound.
Hey, okay, there we go.
Got
See?
places
I knew
to
I had
go,
people in
gotta follow my rainbow. Something, something, gotta keep moving on. There's something ahead.
What lies
now.
ahead?
Something
One way to
find out.
There we go.
I am the Eggman. What I am, I am the Eggman.
Okay, I'm gonna play that for Bow Music. Perfect. Are we ever gonna fight an egg thing? Like that'd be great.
I think the Shadow's theme from that game is actually pretty good.
Shadows thing?
Yeah.
Shadow.
Dude, that game is amazing. I love that game. Sonic Battle 2 or whatever.
Yeah.
Is that the one where you had to take care of those little weird things that had
Chows?
their own?
Yeah.
You didn't have to take care of them. You got to take care of them.
No,
what?
it was. I had a friend who spent
It was one of the
way
best
too much
parts
time
of it.
on those.
Yeah, that game is amazing. Like everything about it. The story's good. The chows are fun. Like
Music
missions
solid.
are fun.
The missions are nice and varied.
Game is fun.
I've seen people like shitting on it, like over the past few years. And I'm just like, are you people high? It's a very solid game.
They're not high. They're Zoomers, but it's basically
Yeah.
the same thing.
Yeah, fair.
Dude,
Like the games
well,
after
that
them
and this is
were-
this is 2020, so probably they are high.
Oh yeah, they're probably high end Zoomers. You're right.
Fair. What were you saying,
I
Kyle?
think it's essentially like the games after them were bad enough to kind of taint people's perceptions of the first couple
Maybe.
3D Sonics.
Well, the first adventure one wasn't that great. It was the one with the chaos, fucking demon thing.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it was all right. Like it
It's okay.
Adventure 2 definitely fixed all the problems. Like
Yep.
Adventure 1, you picked a character and it let you go as far as you wanted with that character, to where like you could burn out on that character's gimmick real fast.
Did they make a 3?
Nope.
No, they made a one for like Xbox and PlayStation where you can design your own Sonic character.
I think after Adventure 2, there was Sonic Heroes, then Shadow the Hedgehog, then
Mm-hmm.
Sonic 06, and I think Forces was the next 3D Sonic after that.
That's the last one that I was just talking about. Forces, I think it is.
guys, this is my Sonic OC.
I mean, they gave it a little bit of advantage of that. Give you a creative character.
Yeah. I mean,
All right, we ready to get back into the
Yeah,
game?
we're
I'm
ready to
loving
fight Eggman.
this Sonic chat, but
Yeah.
all right.
Clearly, somebody's a Mario fan.
Excuse
Mamma
me,
mia.
I am a Crash Bandicooter all the way.
Crash
Hell
Bandicoot
yeah.
doesn't have Rouge.
That is a very fair point. It does have Tanya though.
Fair.
Mm.
And the new game coming out sometime in the future.
All right, so
I call
here we
hacks. I know what you
Um,
just did. It's the same map. You just twisted it.
what are you talking about?
I demand new maps.
I can't tell the difference.
I have no
I
idea
don't
what you're
know.
talking about.
Do I have to use
This
my
is
imagination in this
absolutely a
fucking
new
game?
map.
This isn't the
Yes.
same map. I don't know what you're talking about.
Just get rid of the map. We'll draw our own.
All right. So you guys kind of come around the street corner. These giants start rushing forward. The Mind Flayer hears this noise of the giants stomping forward. They were able to stay. The fact that the giants could even have gotten this sort of a drop on someone is miraculous. But indeed they did.
Somehow, who
That's
knew?
not a trace probably helped.
Yes. So as you guys come around this corner, why don't we have everyone roll initiative? As these giants seem to prepare for action. And the Mind Flayer kind of drops its bowl, slowly sets it down to the ground, and turns around. And its eyes are red as fuck.
Dude, bad manners on our part. You never interrupt a sesh.
Who interrupted my toke?
He who waketh baketh.
You will pay for harshing my mellow.
Okay.
You got any Fago?
All right. So as this Illithid prepares for battle, Artemis,
Let's see.
you're gonna start us off.
Okay. What do I want to do? Let's. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna do Eldritch Blast on the Illithid. So. And Eldritch Blast. Oh
Ooh,
wow.
yeah.
Okay. That's strange. Okay, so hang on. 17. It got rid of my thing. Okay, so that's 21 because it's not factoring in my Constitution or my Charisma for some reason.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotta fix that. There. Okay. Now it should do it. Yeah. Okay. Second blast. 23 for 9.
Yep, that'll hit.
So 30 damage. And I will shove it 20 feet away.
All right, so you shove it. It slams up against that bowl.
And I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run over here. Fuck that. Get over here.
All right. You rush behind the nearest building.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hang on. Orpheus will fly invisibly up here. There you go.
Didn't we learn Grell have true sight?
You don't know that.
No, that was the other thing, not the grow.
Oh,
We also
okay.
don't know that.
But
No,
we also
because we
don't know
did
that.
fight Grell.
I mean, we did fight Grell. We
Yeah,
don't know if
So
they have
we
It's-
would know
Orpheus will
that
be
if
fine.
we did. Listen,
All right.
our characters fought Grell like a day ago. Us as people, that was like 3 months ago.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, you did. You did fight them briefly when they
Did
came
we?
around that corner.
Mhm.
Did we learn that they had?
And yeah, you did learn that because it could see There's somebody who
Me.
was invisible in that room.
Me.
Oh, it was. Yeah.
It also stands to reason because it's it's just a brain with
It
a
has
beak and
no
tentacles.
eyes.
It has no eyes,
Yeah.
so it's got to find things somehow.
All
But
right.
either way, Orpheus goes up there, and I'm good to go.
All right. And the Mind Flayer now recovers from slamming against this bowl.
From
And just
taking a
starts to
hit
move
before.
towards you. With seeming confidence and determination, starts just moving towards you. And let's see. Let me just check real quick. All right. Yeah, he didn't like that. God, yeah, all this shit's like 60 feet away. Now you can't get there. Oh, okay, this is something you can do. All right, fine. So he comes forward, and so he moves up here, and is going to towards the nearest stone giant. He kind of just makes, and we'll say Mirak is the blue one, the one on the left for you. So the other one makes this motion towards, and you see it kind of like grab its head. Let me just make a saving throw.
Oh no. That looks good.
All right, yeah. So and then he just kind of goes into somewhat of a daze.
Oh,
On and kind of fades out for a second. And that's that's the end of the Mind Flayer's turn.
Sharing some of that bowl.
Yeah, looks like it. Nice. All right. Agony.
I'm moving about right here. I'll first try and shoot a firebolt over at the Mind Flayer. Ooh. 16 hit.
Yep, 16 will hit.
Ooh, sweet. Okay, so I hit him. Ooh, nice. That's nice. 14 damage. Cool. And I'll say, you give back the giant bowl to our friends here, and then I will do quick spell so that I can enlarge the other giant, make them even gianter.
Oh shit. So Mirak, you're gonna make huge.
Or Milok or Mirak? Milok, Mirak?
Milok. Yeah, sorry, not an R. Milok.
Okay, Milok. Yeah, Milok.
That's awesome.
This is
Dear
giant.
God.
Just kind of grows and like kind of stumbles and just like crushes half of this building and stands back up. And looks over and looks at his friend.
Yes, smash! Milok, smash!
Okay.
And that's
All right. Awesome. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, it is.
Do you want to move at all, Agony? Or you just
Yeah,
staying there?
I just like moved back a little.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Smashy. You see this giant, truly giant before you.
Let's see. I got options.
Actually, I'm sorry. Before you do that, oh no, you know what? Never mind. Sorry. Go ahead.
That's right.
Yep.
Okay, I am going to bonus action dash, and I'm gonna run up here, and I am going to action surge, and with my next action, I'm going to grappling gun that Ilthid and try and pull his ass to me.
Okay.
I think robots are immune to mind control.
We'll find out.
Shit.
All right. So you make a grapple check.
It would be really unfortunate if he lost both of his characters to basically the same thing back to back.
Shit.
At least Smashy doesn't have a brain to eat. Maybe.
Exactly.
Actually, I don't know. Maybe.
And I forget, grapple is just an attack, right?
It's
an attack.
it's athletics.
But it replaces one of your attacks in the attack action.
And this guy's not super. Oh, I'll go
What
high
the
roll.
fuck?
Oh,
All right.
Ah.
Good fuck.
So he tries to slip out, but the grappling gun pulls it towards you, and it gets pulled up directly next to you, right?
Yes.
As it gets pulled towards you,
Whoa.
and it just kind of like hisses, and its tentacles splay out.
Up resisting. Attack or
Put your knee on his neck.
So with since I action search for this, I have another attack, don't I?
You have another
I
action.
think you actually have 3.
Yeah. So
Or
you
is your grappling gun in action? Yeah.
As an attack or as an action, I can target any surface object or creature within 60 feet.
Oh, if
So
it's
have
just
2.
one attack, then you would, have another attack, I imagine.
In
yeah
that case, I'm gonna hit him with my maul.
yeah nice. Oh yeah, that'll hit.
12. Right, so shoot my arm out, grabs him, reels him in, and then just the other arm, I just hammer the hammer just down on him as he comes into me.
All right. 12.
And did you action surge to get up there, or action surge to shoot the grapple gun?
I first shoot the grapple gun, and I before that I dash to get all the way up here.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Okay,
Got
yeah.
it.
So you don't have any actions left then.
All right.
Nice work, Smashy.
That's what you pull him towards you and just smash him on the head. And he looks pissed. Scooping up all the mind flares and bopping him on the head. All right, John. Your turn.
That's a good enough line that I can give a shot at him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I will
Yeah.
use my bracers of archery to gain advantage.
I'm going to say he has half cover. Oh, yep. You did fine.
Oh, then I can take another step to the left if that'll help. I have plenty of
Oh, yeah,
movement.
because I guess you can be on the same square as that guy.
Yeah, I can shoot between his legs and all that.
Yep, that hits. Either way.
And 21.
21. All right.
And then bonus action, go around this corner and hide.
All right. Then you go sneak back behind the building and hide.
That'll be my turn.
All right,
Okay.
Jess.
Yep. Jess is going
Oh,
to
actually,
pull
I'm
out.
sorry. Before you do that, Smashy, since you pulled this guy closer, the Illithid now kind of is going to use a legendary action.
Uh-oh.
Turn towards this giant,
Uh-oh.
and is going to
Oh, no.
kind of like focus his energy towards him.
Hmm?
Oh.
Wait, is that a spell?
Yes.
It's not.
No,
it's
it's not.
an ability.
Shit.
Hey,
Oh my god!
Yo!
Did it roll a 20?
But he
Roll a 17.
resists
Wow.
and shakes it off.
That's a pretty wise giant.
Nice.
+4.
Yeah.
All right, Jess, your turn.
Yep. I'm going to take out my wings if I have them. Did I use them last time?
Hmm.
I don't think I did.
Used it today? I
No.
don't know.
No,
I
because
don't
you
think
still
so.
stayed in the back last time.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna use
I
it
don't think you
to
did.
fly up in the air. I'm gonna go up 60 feet. If I can.
I'm gonna snipe
then-
those
Alright.
Grell.
Yeah, I'm gonna. So I turned my wings on using a bonus action.
Okay.
No, I used an action. So that was my action. So my bonus action is just gonna pick my target. I'm gonna use a bonus action to use what's that spell? Hunter's Mark. And I'll put it on this monster right here.
Okay. Hunter's mark on this one. Got it. All right. The Grell. Let's see. I think they have 30-foot fly. Yeah. All right. So they are going to come flying down. Actually, they're just going to use this whole turn in movement. This one's going to come right up there. This next to Orpheus. This one comes down next to Smashy. And then the other two just move closer. All right, the stone giants. The smaller one, kind of in its daze. Let me just double check real quick with this. Okay. Just kind of stands in that daze, unmoving. And doesn't seem to kind of have any control over itself. The other, seeing this, starts kind of shaking him. But to no effect. And it's violent shakes because this giant is humongous. And then in anger, is going to step forward, pull out his club, and just smash it down. Does their reach get extended when they get bigger? I feel like he's got pretty good reach.
Not
Oh,
a
yeah.
clue.
Does it say that?
So
I
this-
don't think so.
Yeah, no, it's all right. It's already, yeah, he's already got it. So he just, with his normal reach, so he just swings over and smashes down upon this Grell.
He gets 1d4 extra damage though.
All right, yeah, 1d4 extra damage. As he swings twice, both of them hit.
This is 1d4 for each hit.
Woo-wee. Holy shit.
What is that? So that's 40,
Don't get hit by the giants, guys.
47. Oh yeah. All right, this Grell is hardy and pulls through, but oof, it takes a whacking. and doesn't look very good at all. No.
Well, at least we have the giants as a giant distraction.
All right. So that's the end of the giant's turn. As actually no, it'll kind of step forward and be more menacing.
What about the other giant?
He's in a daze.
The other
Oh,
one's in the
okay.
daze.
That's
Yeah,
right.
he kind of like was stunned in some way by. Oh, although he does get to make a save at the end of his turn. All right, yeah. So he actually snaps out of it.
Yes, I love these guys.
All right, so back to the top of the round, Artemis.
Artemis.
You there, Josh?
Sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Okay. How tall are these walls here?
About 20 feet.
20 feet? Okay, so, Oh, you know what? Here. If I get there, do I have a line of sight to the, grill?
Where did you go? I don't
Right
see.
here. The one near Orpheus. I'm here.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
Yes, you would have to climb. The. Yeah, I mean, I guess because this is losing, it's missing its roof. But those walls are still tall. So like
Okay.
that internal wall is still pretty tall. You would
Okay.
have to. Let me see. Oh, actually, no, never mind. I'm sorry. There's a little door right in front of you. Yeah. Sure, yeah, because it's 30 feet up in the air.
Okay. Then yeah, I'm gonna shoot that grill. With Eldritch Blast. First blast. Ugh. 11 probably won't hit.
Nope.
Okay, second blast. 24
That
for
does
10
hit,
damage.
yeah.
And I'll shove him back 10 feet.
All right. First one misses as you kind of come rushing up.
Mm-hmm.
But as
And,
you center yourself, you nail him.
Let's see. And I'll have Orpheus flitter over here. Yeah. Okay, and that's me.
All right.
Do Illithids have true sight?
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Like, is that going to provoke from the Illithid?
They do not have true sight.
Okay.
Alright.
So make a stealth check as he tries to sneak away with advantage.
Can you do an opportunity attack if he's grappled right now?
Yeah,
'cause he's
even
not
while you're grappling.
restrained.
Yeah. 19.
I guess even if he's. All right, yeah. He sneaks away.
Oh, I've got a little bit of movement left, so I'm going to go here. And I'm done.
All right. Artemis moving into the action. All right. All right. So he's going to. Let's see. Spell. Yeah. He's going to kind of look up in this like with these furious eyes, and his tentacle mouth just kind of writhes, and this fear just strikes into you, Smashy. And let me see exactly how many. Who else this hits?
Whoa.
Ooh, creepy.
Actually, I think I want to go. Sorry, let me try this one. This one's better. All right. Yeah, so he gets Artemis, Smashy,
And
and both of
giants.
the giants.
I am going to use my inspiration to give myself advantage on this.
Mm,
Is it a wisdom saving throw?
Yes, it is. Yeah, wisdom save.
ooh.
Ooh, Smashy.
Was I programmed to fear?
You are now.
Smashing, no!
Yeah, it's a weird thing, Smashy. It's like you kind of, there is like a survival instinct programmed into you, and you just kind of have this override that like this thing is like level infinite danger that like it almost like breaks your programming to try and calculate the danger of this thing, and you like need to move away from it in order to kill it.
And so I have to dash away whenever my turn.
Yeah, so you're gonna take the dash action to move away.
On your turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you end your location, end your turn on a location where it doesn't have where it can't see you, you can make another wisdom save. These motherfuckers are gonna make their saves. You're fine, Artemis. Ooh, all right. Mirak is Milak. What was his name? Milak.
Me lock, me rock.
Ooh,
Me
but the
lock, me rock.
Iraq.
Milak.
Meatloaf.
It's bad if I don't know their names. If you guys don't know their names, that's one thing. But if I don't know their names, what the fuck are we doing? All right. So his cynical buddy does not make a save. He seems less strong, and is now fearful of this guy as well. Okay. He's still grappled. Yeah. So that's all he's going to do on his turn. Though the grapple will end soon. Agony.
Oh, look, things close together. What does that mean, guys? Fireball!
Fireball!
Ooh, that's a nice. Ooh, oh shit!
Damn
Oh,
it.
you know, I forgot about that too. Whoops! That's 3 6s. But yeah, hold on. Let's fix this. Let's figure out
wow.
this fireball first. A lot of things happening here.
They
I-
re-roll that one, right?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna reroll that one too. So let's see. Ah! Not hit smash. Ooh, sweet! I could hit all of them, but that one grell. Cool. Let's reroll that one. Wait, it's a d6. I need that. Holy shit!
Fuck.
Yo.
So 38
Oh,
fire
shit.
damage.
Okay, now I gotta remember what my ability is here. Is it like
Wouldn't it
one
be
thing?
39 because it's +5?
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, 39.
So
Yeah.
it'd be 39 total.
Yeah.
But then I also have my thing, which I forgot. Was it on like each max die?
Yeah.
that
Here,
happened?
I'll look it up.
I'm
real
like
quick.
reading it.
You gotta remember this.
On any of the dice, including reroll. So 1d4 damage for each max damage die that you rolled. Multiple creatures are equally close to you, then determine which creature is affected.
So then and how many spell points have you used? Is it 1d4 or did it go up?
I don't remember. I'm at 28. Wait. With that, that's minus 5 points. I'm at 23
Numbers.
points now. So that would make it. Fuck. Holy shit, we did a lot.
How many spell points have you spent?
Spent?
We need to make this less complicated, I think. How many spell points have you spent so far?
I've spent 29.
Okay. So then it is
Four.
D8s.
D8s. So that is.
And how many 6s did you roll?
4.
All right. So roll 4d8 as Jess.
It
You
was gonna
see,
take 4D.
You see Agony launch this giant fireball
Oh
that is
God!
like
What?
she just like unleashes
Agony.
power. But as she does, it's like uncontrollable. You see like flames like erupting from her eyes and her hair, and it's just like erupting from her body. And you get some residual
I'm
splash from
60
these
feet in the air, by the way.
air.
60?
Yeah. Oh, so then John's actually closer.
Or would it be the giant?
The giant. would
Oh,
be
the
closer.
giant is the closest. Yep. Okay.
Just saving myself here.
Yeah.
No, thank you for reminding us.
Oh my God!
Whoops.
Not gonna be much of an ally after this.
It was an accident. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do that, but not that.
Yeah, they don't understand us.
All right, as it whips out and hits the giant.
And
Dexterity saves.
yes, that.
Yeah. All right.
And I wanted to do Flames Embrace, but can I choose who gets ignited? I can, actually. So I'm not going to ignite the giant,
So
obviously, but I will ignite all of the Illithid. So they are now on fire. Lots of fire.
Friar.
Fry. I like fire. Frying.
Fire fry?
Holy fire!
We're having some
All right. So what
Do
kind of
hot?
save is the Dex?
takoyaki.
And DC's
Nice.
16.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
All right. So
Excellent.
everyone fails except one of the Grell.
Yes.
Okay.
And they're on fire.
Hell
It's
yeah.
worth it. It's worth it, I say.
34. That's it.
Also, he makes a con save. On that fear.
Yep. Thank you.
Didn't Jess get hit last time by my thing?
Yeah.
Yes, I believe so.
He learned.
All right. That's not bad. The Grell that had been smashed is killed by the flames.
Fuck yeah.
And the other, or the Illithid, just kind of goes up in flames. He's starting to look a little bit rough after that hit, but he's holding it together.
Not for long. We're gonna get that giant bull and we're gonna smoke it.
Bravo.
All right. All right. That's all. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah. Yes. I'm just gonna stay over here. It's a good spot. I can move
Oof.
from
All
over
right.
here, but yes.
So Smashy's still feared?
And all of these guys are on fire. I didn't make that save. Thank you for reminding me. Con save.
No.
Half the damage is Nope. So the spell drops.
Oh, there you go.
Fuck yeah. That was my plan
The
all
fear.
along.
So Smashy
No
and
fear.
the giant.
Woohoo!
That's
No
good news.
fear, no more.
At the end of that turn, this guy looks pissed. And he turns toward that giant again and tries the same thing
Oh shit.
against that large giant. But he resists again.
He doesn't have join our team.
We are badasses.
We're too cool.
All right. Smashy, your turn.
So between the fear and Agony's fireball that broke the Mind Flayer's concentration, Smashy's head was just sparking, eyes flash the whole time, just saying error, abort, error, fish and mail, abort, error the whole time. But then it clamps back to, just stoic stillness and just raises his hammer up, and he's going to take a swing at the Mind Flayer.
Hells yes. Hells
Do what
yes.
you were programmed for.
Yeah, 19 will hit.
Alright.
Holy shit.
Great weapon master, right? Yeah.
Dead or dead, you're coming with me. Preferably dead.
All
But I will
yeah.
also accept dead.
And I see a 19 hit.
Oh yeah, yeah. You give him a nice smash.
And I'll do it again.
Ooh,
Ooh, 18 doesn't look too spicy. I'm going to spend a superiority die to throw some more on that. Is that precision tech? Huh?
A fighter.
How big is my superiority die one day?
I think at this level D10. Or no, D. Wait, what are we? I forget. Never mind. Ignore me.
So that's a 20 now.
Yep, that's gonna hit.
Superiority dice are nice. 18.
All right. 18 more. Oof. As this guy's just getting wailed on by Smashy.
Surrender or the smashes will continue. No guarantees that they will not continue either way.
Overkill.
All right, John.
How tall is this building right there that I'm next to?
This one?
See,
About 20 feet.
cool. My stealth check before, is that better than his passive perception?
The mind flayers?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Cool. I will shoot at him.
Okay.
I have advantage. I was just making sure. I have sneak
Yeah.
either way.
Yeah, as you sneak up the side of the
18?
building and come up on the top, 18 will hit.
For 20 more damage.
20 more. All right, as he takes the short bow shot.
And then I am going to berate Squid Face so the next person to attack him has advantage.
All right, so you
As a bonus action, I will use
Yep.
my entertainer.
nice. All right. So yeah, so you yell some slurs that now catches attention. You see this clown just popped up on top of this building and started yelling slurs at this mind flayer. He looks a little disturbed by it. All right, Jess, your
Cool.
turn.
So, question: the one that I had marked, is that dead because of the fireball plus the smashing?
Yes.
Oh yeah, one was dead.
Yeah, I don't know why it didn't
Mark
go. There we
There you
go.
So bonus action, I'm gonna move it to the Illithid, my hunter's mark,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna start shooting with my crossbow.
You have advantage on your first.
I do.
Yep. Because he's distracted by the clown on the roof. And a 16 will just hit.
And you should probably sneak because I'm right there, I believe.
And then the other one
Oof.
doesn't.
The
Yeah.
9 will not. Yeah.
So that's gonna be 7 plus 6 sneak, and then hunter's mark as well, plus 5.
All right,
18.
18. All right, he's looking very rough. So you just pump more arrows into him.
Yep.
Or crossbow bolts.
Nice shooting there, cowboy.
She
Cool.
yells from far below you.
Don't spit fireballs at me.
Smasher, you're gonna get a lesson in
not
Smashy
guaranteed.
here Done smashing here soon.
I know it's smashing well enough.
You're
I appreciate
I
it.
smashing
don't know.
great,
Wait till you
smashing.
see a giant smash.
All right. So the Grell are gonna move in.
Oh.
Around Smashy.
Oh. And they take 3 damage.
Yeah. Yeah, they just swarm Smashy to protect their beloved leader. They all take 3 damage. Oh yeah. They're
I just
not
pictured little
looking.
pilots inside the Grell. Red leader, standing by. Gold leader.
Nice.
Stay on target. Stay on target.
All right.
Defend the Death Star.
Mhm.
Yeah,
They're
that's what
gonna-
I imagined them was TIE fighter pilots.
They're gonna attack Smashy. So these get +2 for flanking these first these attacks here.
Oh shit.
21 will hit.
21 will hit. All right. So you make me a
No,
Constitution save,
Smashy.
or are you?
Can robots
You
be
can be
poisoned?
He's
poisoned.
immune to poison.
Double check. I'm pretty sure I am immune.
Pretty sure Warforged are too.
Yeah, I think they are.
Fairly
They might have an
certain.
advantage against it. I
You
don't
can't poison a social construct.
But either way, you're grappled.
Yeah, advantage of poison, immune to disease.
Mm.
That's what I thought.
Okay. So you roll that Constitution save with advantage. It's a fairly low DC is. They're just slightly poisonous, but you do
Only slightly.
shrug it off. But you are grappled and restrained while in this grapple.
Get off me, you ugly son of a bitch.
It's so let me just roll. As these tentacles grab onto you with their barbs kind of stick into you, it attacks with its beak, which a 23 will hit for another 6 piercing. That's a total of 18 piercing.
God.
As that one grabs you and beaks you. The one on the other side. So this one's also going to get the flanking bonus. Doesn't try to like grab you with its tentacles. It just kind of goes in for a swipe, seeing that the other one already got you.
Yeah.
Ooh, and that's advantage because you're restrained.
Oh shit.
So that's 11 piercing. Does 17 hit?
Okay, let's damn it. It's still over half though.
17 hit?
Does a 17 hit?
Oh yeah, no.
No. Okay. Yeah, and the third one is just going to keep going for you because you're attacking their master. So 23, and then
Shit.
an 18.
Shit.
Sorry. Does 18 hit?
No.
No, that's right. You're high.
Holy shit.
You got high.
You got high.
All right. 10. So just 10
Shit.
more. Sorry. Don't discard that 8.
Okay.
And make me Constitution saves with advantage against those 2 tentacle attacks that hit you to see if you get poisoned. All right, so you do eventually just succumb as all these tentacles are slapping you. Their poisonous barbs kind of like getting into between your plates and touching like
Mhm.
those little bit of like biotic parts of your
Ooh.
It's not
construct.
designed for this kind of interaction.
They're probing you so deep into those biological components.
Get out of me!
I'm
So
not
you
into
are
this weird
now
shit.
poisoned and paralyzed. You can repeat that con save at the end of your turns.
Oof. Okay,
shit.
okay.
Paralyzed. Oh, fuck.
All right. And that's the end of their turn as they all rush forward and just swarm Smashy. The giant
Milok smash.
kind of cries out, "Or do you still have concentration on comprehend languages?"
It's actually
Not a con spell.
not a con spell.
Okay, so then
Still on.
you hear him say, "No, little smashing one," and he rushes forward and does his own smashing with his club. He's focusing on the grells because they seem to be doing a lot of damage right now. So he's going to first focus on the kind of weaker one.
Smash for smashy. Don't smash smashy.
Hits it with a club.
That's the charity event of 2020.
Oh yeah.
Justice for smashing.
Smash for Smashy.
Smash across
It's like
America.
they
Oh,
rent
yeah.
out a rage room for anyone who wants it.
So for a total of 52 damage, he just like
Jesus.
smashes this grell
Shit.
into the ground.
A
And
lesson in
destroys it.
smashing, as
And
I
he-
said.
He just kind of looks like mindlessly furious at this grell as he's just like pounding into the ground and then squares up against the next one. The smaller giant, which is also huge, is going to pick up kind of some rubble from the ground and toss it over at the other grell that is nearest to them. Sorry. There we go.
Ooh.
13 will hit because these grell are
Oh.
not super strong. Oh, Jesus
Holy fuck!
Christ.
What the shit?
The Giants
Why
are
did I
pretty
put these
strong.
guys on your team? What have I done?
Well, they're going to be helpful.
One
I
was supposed to
approve.
turn against you.
Well, it's not working.
No,
he's
please.
he's too strong of will. He loves the little smashing machine. Okay.
We all do.
He's too big to be taken down.
Take out the flare.
All right, so then that's the end of their turn. Now to you, Artemis.
Okay. Quick question. This space right here, can I occupy that space?
Yeah, because he's so much bigger than you.
Okay.
Actually, both of these creatures you can move through their space or occupy
Okay.
the same space because they're both two
Uh-huh.
sizes bigger, at least.
All right. And we just got that thing where we can cast spells as a bonus action and still cast other
Another
spells.
spell. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Hang on, let me just double check the wording on that. I want to be precise about this.
I think I said that warlocks could do it. As long
Yes.
Yeah.
One needs to be a bonus action still.
Okay, that's fine. Then I'm gonna activate this little thing. I think is this a bonus action. Yes. So Artemis is going to conjure up a shroud of wailing souls up around him as I'm going to cast Spirit Shroud. Spirits of the dead which flit around intangible and okay, yeah, okay. Until the spell ends, any attack you make deals 1d8 extra damage, so something within 10 feet. Because I cast it at a higher level, it's going to be 2d8 every time I hit with an attack. So I'm going to go here. And that was my bonus action. So as my action, I'm going to do an oldie but goodie. Scorching Ray.
Oh.
Alright.
Oh, hang on. I clicked it. I'm clicking
I
it.
see it. Oh.
There. Oh, okay, there it is. Okay, so that's hang on. Let's see. At this level, let's see. I get 5 rays. These all technically have disadvantage. Because I'm within 10 feet, or I'm adjacent to that grell right there, and they're all going at the mind flayer. I should specify.
Okay. So they're all going at the mind flayer.
Mhm.
Disadvantage.
right.
There's 5 of them. So
Mhm.
you've rolled 2 of them so far.
Third one.
26. Oh, and yeah, the first hit, the second 2 miss.
The second 2 miss, huh? Okay. Fourth attack. Yeah.
That'll
And fifth attack.
hit. Jesus
for that.
Christ. Yep, that'll hit.
Mm,
All right.
Okay.
So that's a total of 16 plus 12. 8. 41?
Yes.
Is that right?
Holy
That's what I'm
Yeah, I
reading?
believe so.
41?
Yeah, because it's 12. Yeah, 12, 15, and 13. So 20.
12, 16, and 13. Right, because there's 8 and 8.
Oh right. Oh right. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry.
Yep. All right. So, yep, he's still alive, but
Jesus.
Ugh.
Okay.
just is that
Wow.
is very close.
Yes. So Artemis like charges in and has this big cloud of souls around him, and then just draws them in individually, lights them into like turns them into black fire and just unleashes that on him. Well, that's both my spell slots. Do I have a movement bonus action? I'm done. I'm spent.
Right in the middle of the
All
action.
right.
Mhm.
He takes 3
On the
fire
Mind Flayer's
damage.
turn.
Don't
Okay,
tell
so
me.
on the Mind Flayer's turn, he's preparing. He looks around and kind of like seeing this giant that is resisting his will. He begins to cast a spell, and you see this like rip kind of open up next to him in dimensions, and open up this like little door, and he kind of like pushes through and begins to step through it,
Yeah.
and the flames from Agony's
God.
magic just kind of flare up, and he lets out this cry, and the door kind of closes right as he falls through it, and like cuts his body in half.
Oh,
Holy
nice.
Top
shit.
of him
That's
just
badass shit.
disappeared.
Oh, gross. Top half is gone.
And
There's a
the
nice
Grail,
dwarven couple sitting down to have dinner, and this is half an illithid just appears on their table.
so,
Hey, calamari.
so we'll say you're easily able to dispatch of the Grail at this point,
Yeah.
as they are no match. As this dead illithid lays before you. How long does enlarge last?
An hour probably. No.
Is that's concentration, isn't it?
1 minute.
Okay.
1 minute. Yeah, concentration 1 minute.
Yeah. Milak gives out just a crazy roar of victory that bellows.
Shh, I tried to tell him to shush.
Shut the fuck
We
up.
won.
John, do the dagger thing, John.
Oops. And he just starts kind of walking over towards the
Giant bowl.
bowl, and as he does, he kind of starts to shrink and and by the time he gets there, he's
Gonna run and jump on his shoulder as he shrinks.
back to normal huge size.
I'm just gonna stand on his shoulder.
You're right there, Smashy.
I am standing in a pool of Mind Flayer blood. I am better than I've ever been in my life, and I've only lived for 1 year.
Works as a very good lubricant, doesn't it?
Happy birthday, Smashy. Happy birthday.
I stay off the ground.
Happy birthday to me.
Precisely. And Mirok, I am sorry about the fire. It probably doesn't really tickle you, or it does tickle you, I assume.
He pats
Did you
it
light
out.
somebody on fire again?
Only on accident. As usual, actually, that's usually I'd never do it. I mean, I do it on purpose.
I was about
Never
to say
mind.
you just did it on purpose.
Yeah, but that was on accident.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Get your head in the game.
It's in it. Didn't you see that thing? Just got cut in half. Like the leg twitches as we look at it.
As Jess is just kind of floating 10 feet off the ground nearby. Milok moves back towards you, holding the bowl now in his arms.
Give him a thumbs up.
And he nods. And he says, which you can understand, Agony. He says, "Thank you." And he just gives you a nod.
I bow.
Should we all be bowing?
Yes, totally, yes.
Everybody bow.
John, we'll curtsy.
I'm flying.
Just fold over.
Until he'll nod and bow back to you, and he'll say, kind of pick up the bowl, and he'll say, "We take this home now. You come feast."
Yes, feast. We like feast.
And
Feast?
and he just starts walking. He just like nods again, just starts walking.
They invited us over for dinner. Possibly
Did
also
we
to
go through
smoke
all
a
that to
bowl.
get that goddamn salad bowl?
Probably, I don't know. Or just a giant,
Well, you never know.
smoking bowl. I don't know.
They seem pretty powerful, so at least we have some new allies with us, and that was the goal, right?
Precisely. Yeah, and also a feast. That sounds wonderful. Giants
I
probably
wonder
have
if they have
great food. And they probably have
would be
someone
nice
there who
to-
speaks Common or any of the other languages one of us speaks.
Oh, there we go. It'd be nice to have something other than trail rations.
True.
I just want to have some kind of protection before we go into this battle here, so
Well, yes. If we
the
could
more
get
allies,
a
the
bunch
merrier.
of giants on our side, that sounds wonderful.
So they lead you back through the city, and again, like the creatures are just kind of avoiding you. That you see things. It seems like the stone giants are kind of like top of the food chain around here. And they lead you back, and you return with them to the kind of out of the gate that is like right kind of on your map. You can see where I'm taking you. You walk past the giant geode that is kind of swirling with elemental power. As you're not right up next to it, but you're close enough to get like the a really good look at it. And this thing is huge. The closer you get, you can see that these geodes are pretty ginormous. But you follow them past it. They move out through the gate, which it seems like is not like there aren't any illithid or drow manning this gate, as it's really actually destroyed. It's like super beat up, and like kind of like there's no mechanism to close the gate. It's kind of just this like opening in the wall that it looks like there used to be, but it's all been like destroyed and like utterly destroyed. Like this shit has been like really blasted apart. And they take you out into the halls outside of Belsamer, leading to Belsamer, which you've traversed, but now you're kind of on the opposite side of the city.
Mm-hmm.
And lead you through these halls for a little bit until you come upon just a large cavernous opening where you see large stone structures that are kind of like huts, but they're like just made of kind of rough hewn stone that are these ginormous boulders kind of stacked upon one another. And it's a fairly, I mean, it's a huge space for you guys, but for them, like, they're kind of cramped in here a little bit.
Yeah.
And only because it's a large space, but their like homes are like very kind of well crafted and take up a lot of space. And you're pretty impressed to see this like level of craftsmanship with the stone at this large scale. But as you kind of move in and you follow them, they take you into one of the larger buildings. There aren't that many buildings in this space, but you do see a couple other stone giants wandering the grounds.
Like they're like
They
a
kind of
lot.
look over. There's
Maybe like a handful of stone giants.
Yeah, there's a handful. You maybe see like 3 or 4 on your way to this building that are kind of roaming the space.
We just like wave to them as we're like escorted by these other 2.
And you hear them talking. And actually, by the time you get there, your spell's worn off.
Yeah.
so you hear them start as they kind of walk to the entrance. Actually, Milok turns to you and starts speaking to you in giant, but you have no fucking clue what he's saying.
Guys,
And he's just like talking to you as if you would understand him.
Oh wait, hold on. I'm just gonna reset. Boop boop. Do it again. Just do comprehend languages again.
Okay, so you cast it again.
You know, she's so majestic when she's casting spells. Boop, boop.
Boop boop.
Usually works for me.
Yes, say that again, Milok. I wasn't quite paying attention.
So you kind of catch the end of what he's saying, and he says, "And we will eat until our bellies are full." And then he turns and keeps walking you in. And they bring you in. The other giants that see you are kind of looking at you strangely. But then you'll hear Milok say, like, tell them that you guys helped them kill an illithid, and that and retrieve the bowl, and like he'll kind of hold up the bowl, and everybody's really stoked when they see it.
Bro.
Like, yes. Like, I've been jonesing for a nice toke, man. And he and so all the fiends kind of gather as he walks closer and closer to the room that he's taking you.
Okay.
All the drug fiends.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
Like, yes.
And you guys, he eventually brings you to a building, where, it walks in. It seems like a home, and there, he takes you in and sets the bowl down kind of on the table in the center, and then motions for you to sit, but then he kind of realizes that these chairs are huge, and then he kind of will just motion you towards the towards like the corner, kind of. It's like, and then he says,
"We're good over here. We'll be fine over here."
I climb on one of the chairs. I don't care.
Am I still flying?
I want to sit on a giant piece of furniture.
He goes, how long does that last?
An hour.
A full hour. I don't know how long it took to get here, but
Yeah, I think it would have kind of just worn off
as we got there.
as you guys got there, because you guys walked about like halfway across the city. Yeah.
unlucky.
Yeah. So you guys, Milok says to you, You wait here. I will get food for feast. And he walks away and just kind of walks out the door and leaves you guys alone in his big stone room.
What'd he say?
He's going to rip off our limbs and eat us all for a feast. I'm just messing with you. No, they're going to get food.
Huh.
We're not the food. Just to be clear.
Mm-hmm. Yes, thank you.
Any of y'all like dealt with giants before, or
I mean,
Negative.
is it a new occurrence for you?
Never.
I've probably seen one before walking around, never really talked to them.
Wait, didn't we? So wait, that's not me.
Nope.
No.
Not me. Wrong character.
You guys remember that Cyclops we helped that one time?
How did you know that? Suspicious.
All right, so you guys are just kind of waiting as then Milok returns.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm like sitting on a giant chair, like a little kid, like all excited, like kicking my feet.
Yeah. There's two other giants with him. One who you recognize from before, and then there's also a female giant along with them.
Hey, big girls.
And they come in carrying just Milok has two like large kegs under each arm that when I say large, like these are larger than like they
Like
could
twice our
hold any
size.
of you in them. Yeah, bigger than that. Bigger than that.
Shit.
They're like
Giant sized.
yeah, they're like giant. Yeah, they're humongous. And kind of plops them down up on the counter. The others have other kind of large baskets full of food.
Sweets.
Which they doesn't seem like they have sweet tooth. It's mostly like meats and like potatoes and mushrooms. There's a lot of like mushroom and potato
I'm okay with
and like some kind of lean meats. But they're huge servings of them, and like some of these like drumsticks are like as big as your bodies.
Some big ass chickens down here.
Yeah, and they're
I gotta
like,
say, I appreciate how these guys party.
that.
uh,
Indeed.
and you're not. It's questionable what like species of of creature this is, whose
This is
meat you
fucking
might be
huge.
eating. And they plop these things down on the table. And the Milak kind of pulls up. He kind of looks around, and he has like this little kind of stone that he grabs and he pulls. And there's like he kind of like is trying to make a little stepping stone up to one of their benches that are around the table.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
And then he like gestures for you, and he says, "Come, feast with us."
I would be honored. This actually smells great. And I'm starving. Now, do you guys have anyone who speaks Breckency Common?
He's like used to you talking and
Yeah.
just ignoring what you're saying. So he's like his relationship is speaking, being understood, not knowing what the fuck you're saying.
Anyone here speak common? No?
I do a little.
As you
I'm a whale.
Thank you.
as you yell that, they kind of look at you, strange Artemis, but it doesn't seem that anyone at this table does. And
I'm sure there's someone here, somewhere.
and they will start. They will just start feasting, and you guys kind of have to like stand up,
On
and
the
it,
chair.
like, can kind of like barely. Yeah, you're like sitting on their chair, and you have to stand up, and then it's like up to your neck, where the table is. So you're kind of having to like reach over and like grab little, and these pieces of meat are huge. So you're like dragging them over.
John, help me up. We're gonna get up here.
I will offer a hand.
Thank you, John. Thank you, John. Okay, now I'll help you up.
I can just walk on the wall.
That's I knew that.
So is everybody eating from the
Okay, I'll help
feast?
Artemis up.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna
Yeah,
hold
I'll eat this food. Doesn't seem suspicious.
I'm just gonna
Oh
hold
yeah,
a
I'm
piece of
I'm not gonna
bread.
be rude. I'm gonna eat this delicious food.
It's too large and chicken-like to be person, so yeah, I'm gonna eat this thing.
I'm just gonna hold it and
Feet.
not do anything with it because I don't need to eat. So I'm just gonna just hold a roll.
Nice.
He just wants to be included in this.
I'm just trying to be polite.
All right. So you
Artemis will like pull out the sending stone and just like send a message to Fiona or Katarina or whatever, just like, you will never guess the day I'm having right now.
We're like giant Barbie dolls at this table having like a tea
Yeah.
party. What's a giant?
We're Polly Pockets.
They look. Milak looks pleased as you guys are enjoying of the feast. He
What?
looks and he kind of nods.
Once I open a compartment in my chest and just kind of shove the roll in there.
It's like a Thanksgiving dinner.
As you guys as they continue to stuff their faces, probably for like the better part of an hour, they're just like eating all this food, and they're making conversation. You hear them kind of relay what happened. They talk about like wondering for what purpose the Illithid had with their bowl, with their relic.
I'll try and like point to the relic and ask what it's for. But they probably won't
Make me
understand
an intelligence check, just to like try to kind of catch, because they all are kind of understand what it does and why they would want it,
Mhm.
the Illithid, but for you to try to kind of infer that from their conversation.
Jesus.
I.
What are the smaller
A giant baby screams off in the distance. Yeah, so you're able to kind of infer that this bowl does something with like manipulating stone. It has some kind of special property to manipulate stone magically.
Bone. Stone.
Stone.
Bowl. Stoners. I figured it out, guys.
What are you talking about?
The bowl manipulates stone. I think.
Hmm.
I wonder what the Illithid wanted with it. That's also what they were wondering.
Manipulate in what way?
I don't know. Like you've never seen anyone like
Maybe that's
earthbend.
how I got. Sorry.
Mind
Maybe that's how I got
control.
these houses built so nicely.
That would make sense too.
They peg people and then control them.
I don't think the giants.
Thought
do
we knew
that.
this. Oh,
Wait, what you're
We're talking
saying
about the
is that
bowl.
they peg it with the stone, with the bowl stone thing?
No,
Sorry.
no. You know, the giants use the bowl for
To
moving
peg
stones.
people.
No. The giants do not do pegging that I know of. That hasn't come up in conversation yet. I can't exactly talk back to them. But yeah, it's weird. What would the Illithid want that for?
Well, if it manipulates, sorry. If it manipulates stone, maybe they want to be able to. I mean, that just seems generally useful.
True.
Maybe they were digging.
Yes, SMASHI, that makes sense. You're a genius, Smashy.
Maybe they just want to move
They're-
something.
Yeah, maybe. Hang on, their colony sits on top of that temple. Maybe they need the bowl to get into the temple. Because I have a feeling if they could just access it, we'd probably have an end of the world situation already.
That's true.
Hmm.
Wait a second,
Good
aren't they
thing we
like
didn't
in
let
the
them have it.
temple?
Yeah. What'd you
I
say,
thought
Jess?
they were like in the temple already.
Well, like, yeah, the temple.
Well,
Well,
maybe there's somewhere else they can't quite get to.
yeah, I have a feeling that. Well, you have the temple, and then you have the complex under the temple, which is where we're trying to get.
Right.
Right. So they're not in that complex, but they are in the temple above it.
So wait a
So they-
second. Are you telling me that there is something they can't access within the middle of it?
Yeah, I would
Possible.
imagine that the dungeon or complex underneath of the temple itself, they don't
So
have
if they
access
can't
to.
access it and we find a way to access it, what we could do is just create a distraction up top, pretend that we're fighting the Illithid, then just go down to the place we need to go to and just ignore them. And
Well,
just
yeah, that's
have
what we're planning on.
kill the allies that we made.
I would describe it as putting them to the best use possible.
Right. The best use. As they die horrible deaths to Illithid.
Are you overly concerned about these people?
Not at all.
Okay, then.
I am 100% with you.
A death or
Consider-
fighting Illithid is a death more than worthy.
Considering most of the allies that we're talking about having are include drow and earth cultists, I'm not overly concerned about their long-term safety.
You mentioned.
I'm just glad we don't have some moral compass characters that would try to sway us away from this plan.
I know that'd be very annoying.
Get in the You mentioned Earth cultists. If they fail to get the stone bowl, they might try and find a way to use the Earth cultists to dig.
Possibly.
You don't think they would? The Earth cultists side with the Illithid, though.
I think if the Illithid take over their minds,
True.
Basically.
that might be a thing we might want to bring up to Mirage when we see him next. Or flip the script. We just stay here and eat giant drumsticks for the rest of our lives. Because this is pretty good.
You to hunt
It's
Illithid.
drow. You're eating drow.
At that point, Milok turns to you, Agony, kind of recognizing that you're the one that seems to be understanding his language, and says, "You have proven yourself, friend of giant folk.
Thumbs
You're
up.
welcome here anytime. You feast with us."
Thank you. Of course. If you ever want to smash Illithids, we will be there. Sign language.
It's perfect.
Do they have something that looks like a watermelon around here?
Oh, sorry, that was
Giant
great.
watermelon.
Yeah, he returns. He chuckles, and he goes, "Yeah." He's like, "Yes," and he does the same thing. He goes, "Ugh." And he does the
Oh,
little
shit.
hand signals back to you.
Is that some sort of code? John,
Wait, I didn't
John,
get
is
to
it
see it.
John? Is
What
this some
is
sort of handshake?
I don't know what it means, but it's great.
Nice.
It means they're in.
Illithid bad.
The problem with
Yes.
The giant turns to the other giant. I have no fucking idea what these people are talking about.
Do you guys have some kind of elder?
What?
Listen.
Look, Sounds like you're grinding an organ.
It's like a cane.
Yeah, I get that.
Agony, why don't you just make me a general charisma check? For your efforts to like try to communicate. Like, does anybody here speak our language? Yeah. So after some like a lot of hand gestures, a lot of confusion, like when you're making all these motions towards your mouth about speaking, he gets quite concerned for a little bit, but then eventually you kind of understand each other. That you've asked him, if anybody here speaks your language, and they only speak giant, and he does speak a different language for another time. Does anybody speak undercommon?
No.
No.
Wah, wah.
We speak no languages that are useful in this entire city.
God damn it, Smashy! How do you not know Undercarmen? You're in the freaking Underdark.
Bring that up. The
He knows
gnome
gnome.
Those damn gnomes.
Just give it a long rest and get tongues when we sleep.
You know, if I remember correctly, common and undercommon are actually very similar, and you can kind of go in between it, right? Or no?
I don't know about that.
Eh,
Maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe
they're different
questionable.
enough. We'll say that maybe that's how they were able to communicate this much information.
Yeah.
But no,
Or
they're
how we
different
were able to
languages.
communicate. Yeah.
I thought there was like you could like the kind of stuff.
I mean, it's
Maybe not.
probably how like Japanese has some English words, but
Mm-hmm.
you ain't gonna understand shit if you don't
Yeah.
know it.
Yeah. Or like it's like a different language, but it might have been originated from common.
Mm-hmm.
But it's so changed at this point
Yeah.
that it's its own language.
It's like someone who's speaking Creole. It's still English,
Yeah.
but fuck if you can understand what they're saying.
Yeah, I think that's what it's supposed. I think it's supposed to be like a combination of the languages that underground civilizations speak as sort of like a weird sort of Creole for them to be able to understand. So it might make sense that like you could pick up words here and there that a common speaker might know from Elvish or something.
But they might not mean the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Never mind.
Hey, here's a weird question. Does anybody speak Elvish in the party?
Yes.
Maybe we can talk to the
Me
drow
and
that
John.
way.
Probably.
Maybe.
I don't speak Elvish.
What?
God
What
damn
do you
it!
mean you don't speak Elvish?
He wasn't raised by elves.
Correct.
Shit. Well, I speak Elvish, so.
Well, maybe the
Wait, no, I
drow.
do speak Elven.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Yeah, I
I
thought so.
forgot what my languages were.
Yeah, maybe we could talk to drow with Elven.
What do I
Probably.
speak? Draconic.
I
I
don't.
refuse to speak to those
I
big
will
fuckers.
speak to them. It's fine. Well, that's unfortunate.
Oh, I speak Dwarvish, Elvish, Draconic, and Common. So I speak Elvish as well.
So we'll have to make a drow friend to speak to our giant friends. Hmm.
Yeah, so you guys are in this giant village with no way to communicate to them. But seemingly very welcome and
Yeah, they like us. They gave us food.
and yeah, as you guys the others like kind of will approach you and kind of give you their thanks for what you've done, for helping them recover their lost item.
Great. So we got these powerful allies,
Do I
but
plant
we
a
can't
seed
even
now?
communicate with them.
I don't know.
I think a
about
seed's a
here.
bad idea.
I don't know about here, John.
Okay.
And it probably hasn't been long enough in the day that we would probably just rest here overnight, because it's only been like maybe a few hours since.
Yeah, it's No, I mean you guys have trekked across the city a lot today. But it is like probably 2 p.m.
Time is relative in the
Yeah.
Quick
dark.
question. This may be stupid. Does this qualify as a short rest?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
Definitely.
you guys. Like I said, I already said it took like the better part of an hour for them to eat this meal.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, you guys were just chilling. Yeah, this was a
Spell
short
slots
rest.
back.
This was a great short rest. You guys had this giant feast.
We need more short rests like this. Okay.
Was it a magical feast?
A hero's feast.
Magical in
hero?
that it'll live on in your memory forever.
To sit and stand on giant furniture and eat giant potatoes and giant chicken wings.
The friendship is the magic.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Josh.
You're welcome.
My little
Goddamn
giant.
friendship.
Or wait, my giant.
All right, so we're nearing 11 o'clock, so I think we'll probably, just kind of end with you guys in this giant village. But what do you guys think you're going to want to do next? What is your kind of next move? As you can't speak the language or communicate with these folk, but you're in this place.
hmm
Charades?
Maybe we can go off and try and make some drow
John is
friends.
very good at charades.
Yeah. We've got like 3 choices. We could do drow friends, we could do earth cult friends, or we could go for dwarf friends. Although dwarf friends are like the farthest away.
Problem with Josh
I also
friends is that-
speak Dwarvish.
Dwarves probably speak Undercommon under here.
We could talk to the dwarves. So
I speak
Which
half
one?
I
like
see, I, see,
Elvish
I,
and
see what you're
Dwarven.
saying. Yeah.
What is the
Drow friends
best
are the
chance
best
of, making friends with the person?
Probably the dwarves.
Yeah, they're also the farthest away.
I don't really remember what happened.
So
last
the
game.
dwarves aren't too far away from what you know, because somehow
over here.
you did know that they were outside of that. Yeah.
Yeah,
and you guys,
The thing is that like Earth Cult is literally right between us.
Yeah, although actually right now you're outside of this gate, so you're like out here somewhere.
Okay.
We could get some token from the stone giants that can show that we're friends with them, and maybe use that as proof to Mirage and the rest that hey, we've got stone giants cooperating with us now.
You mean like a stone giant badge?
Why don't we, be like, hey, Earth cultists, we know you're awesome, and we have this big bowl. Maybe you want it, and you help us.
I don't want to tell them about this bowl if we don't have to.
Yeah,
You're not a chair.
I don't
If we have
trust
some of
those fucking cultists. I trust these
I mean,
giants.
if we bring back a piece of this giant food, maybe we can convince Mirage, like, hey, you think they just give this stuff to anybody? I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, they let us eat their food. They didn't eat us. Pretty big deal.
Sharing is caring past the duchy to the right.
Alternatively, we could go find drow friends.
Drow friends is that
I feel like that's the hardest one to do.
because it was
They
able to kill
also
all-
most likely don't speak common either, or any of the languages we speak.
Yeah, between the language difference, since we didn't kill all of the ones we fought, they likely know about us and can recognize us and go, "Hey, you tried to kill us. Why would we work with you?"
Yeah.
I mean,
At the same
Orpheus can
time,
scout for some friendly ones.
hang on.
probably.
Let me pitch this idea to you. Yes, true. At the same time, everything down here tries to kill them. So I don't know how personal they take that. Also,
Yeah.
we proved that we're really good at killing.
Mhm.
And if we're willing to team up with them to kill things that they already want to kill, they might be inclined to.
Exactly.
Yeah. And let's face it, if they don't like us and try to kill us, there was a strong chance they're probably going to do that at some point anyway. So.
And like, I
What
have
is-
white hair, they have white hair, we have a lot in common. John
Where the
technically
interest
has white hair.
John is
Long
not
pointed
interested
ears.
at all in
Fantastic legs.
working with Drow. He does not look interested as this is discussed.
So if these drow
apologize, John.
weren't plugged, then why were they fighting the stone giants? So that's This is a little mystery we have here.
That's
Other
true.
than just being jerks or something.
I have a
Well,
feeling
they were
that
trying to
well,
capture them too.
yeah,
When we were when we came up to them.
yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, like the gnome said that the drow are pretty much as bad as the illithid. They're just not in charge. So yeah, So I mean, I think we can assume that they're hostile to most things, or at least like disagreeable to them. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
they may have had a plan, but I don't know.
dwarves are probably the best bet.
I mean, the
Yeah,
easiest that we could convince to try and be allies that
Mhm.
wouldn't immediately try to kill us. And we can speak to. I mean, it's possible
Fair.
there's some kind of drow that does
Now we
speak
also have to
common,
remember
but-
they're also xenophobic. So, or at least hostile. They're also hostile to outsiders at the very least.
Which one? The dwarves?
The dwarves.
You can make
Right.
yourself look like a dwarf, can't you?
I mean, if we have the
I can't
similar
change shape
interests,
anymore.
then it should be fine.
It's okay. I have a lot of experience with dwarves.
You guys have one potential ally who you can't communicate with, and
Yet.
three who are pretty terrible.
Mhm.
Wait, didn't we
Um,
also know that one dwarf who got away and we haven't seen since we got to the Underdark?
Rundorth? Yeah, we still don't know where he
Rundorth.
is.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Rundorth.
Can we send him a sending or something like Rundorth? Where the fuck are you?
Well, yes.
Yeah, what
Maybe.
happened to him? How did we lose him?
He disappeared in the
He
Temple of
literally just
Everlight.
disappeared.
He ditched us like an asshole.
Yeah, he turned invisible and ditched us. Well, or we kind of ditched him, sort of a little bit of both.
He ditched us first, so
Yeah.
he ditched us.
Fair.
Hmm.
It sounds like we want to do dwarves. Dwarves?
Yes.
Okay, dwarves.
I don't think it's the
Like I said, I'm
side
great
of
with
the
dwarves.
city we haven't been to before, right?
What'd you say, Kyle?
It's the side of the city we haven't been to before.
Yeah, we haven't been to
The
any of
top
this
left.
part of the city.
Yeah, you're in all brand new stuff. Yeah,
So,
yeah, because you came in from the Shrine of the Everlight,
Mm-hmm.
and then you haven't gone to the Shrine of the Inferno. You just kind of walked through the middle of the city somewhat, and came over this way.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you all for a great session.
Thank you. This is great.
Oh,
That was
Yeah.
I missed this.
Indeed.
yes.
man.
More.
You guys whooped on that
Yes.
illithid bad.
I mean, it was
Power-
thanks to the
The
giants.
giants
really.
helped a lot. Yeah.
our focus targeting.
I really counted on turning one against the other. But
I mean,
that
if
would've
he
took-
didn't
Our
try to
friendship was
enslave
too
the
strong.
giants, he'd try to enslave us, which would be maybe worse. I don't know.
Yeah, he was really
I was just gonna
fixated
say our
on getting
friendship
that
muscles are too
huge
strong.
giant. All right. Well, yeah. Thanks everyone for playing. That was fun.
Mhm.
Yes. Thank
great
you,
game.
Eric.
So we'll
Yep.
play again in 2 weeks, and we'll continue with our adventures in Belsimer. Go and meet some dwarves
Dwarves.
Dwarves.
as you guys try to gather allies to eventually storm the Temple of the Primordial.
Mhm.
Right.
Power of friendship anime.
Thanks for getting our theme song on at the end, Ryan.
It's like the ending for both the games, really. I gotta find a different ending for each game.
Nice credits song.
Mhm.
A good anime, dude.
Very good.
One of my favorite.
You have good
Wow.
taste.
Thank you.
All right, well, I'm gonna head off to bed. I got an early morning, but
Same. Good
I had a
evening,
great
everyone.
time.
Yeah. Good game, guys.
Good
Good
night.
game.
Again, Eric.
Later, everybody.
Night.
Night, guys.